Hi, my name is Richard Bromwell and I'm here today with Matthew Whitney.
Good morning, Richard.
Who's head of our classic car and classic motorcycle department at Charterhouse, and we're here to do our walk and talk around our classic motorcycle auction, which is today. What's today?
Friday.
It's Friday. It's Friday the 2nd of September over at Netley Marsh, the big Netley Marsh Auto Jumble here. And we're going to have a bit of a chat, and Matt's going to introduce some of the bits and pieces. Now, we talk about long-term ownership.
Yeah, we do.
This bike here is one Lady Vicar owner. Actually, it's not really, but it's a 50-year ownership.
Yes, 50 years, come up from Devon.
That's almost as long as you've been alive.
Yeah, it is longer than I've been alive, actually. No, not quite.
It's not quite.
Not quite.
So where's the engine?
It's in a couple of boxes, Richard.
Oh, I see. Okay. Right. So just needs a bit of a mop over, a bit of a clean.
A bit of TLC.
But don't people love these?
They do. It's a BSA C10, it's post-war, and again, it's exactly what people are looking for in the market these days. It's untouched, but not messed about with. People there, great, market fresh,
farm fine.
Yeah.
We've also got some more modern bits and pieces, but this to me, I think this is the coolest bike here, because this is
that's an M20.
I know a little bit about these because it's green. That's not mean to say it's environmentally friendly, but this is a 1945, although it wasn't registered until 1960 whatever.
68, I think it was. Yeah.
But this is basically a dispatch rider motorbike.
It is indeed. Yeah. As I say, I think probably most people remember this. Steve McQueen made these famous. But yeah, so great thing. Appeals to both sets of people, obviously collectors of motorcycles, and also with the military aspect. It's what people are looking for again, market fresh, long-term ownership, so 30 years
30 years, that's great, isn't it? Then we've got a few other classics and bits and bobs over there.
Yeah, do you remember those, Rich? Gorellis?
Little Gorelli, mid-70s, No, one of my friends had one of those in red. I was totally. In fact, he was towing me. I was on a bicycle because I was never allowed a bike because I was an idiot. And he's towing me on a bicycle, and we're going down this hill towards a pub. Funnily enough, and I suddenly felt myself flying through the air because the pavement started in the middle of nowhere, and on my bicycle I just went straight into it, and I went flying.
You went flying.
I went flying. Okay.
So little Gorelli.
Yeah, they're quite popular.
Yeah,
these days,
they are.
They?
Honda CB 404.
Now this, if you're going to have a bike, you're going to give it a name. You want to call it something like Douglas.
Yeah,
it's a bit like Doug the Pug, isn't it? There we go. So now I know we've had a lot of interest in this one, haven't we?
Yeah, we have. This one's got some chap I spoke to a couple of times yesterday that's going to be bidding on it in the States. So he's got set his alarm clock for something.
He's going to wake up pretty early, isn't he?
Yep.
We've got to do this. You've got to do
Go on then.
Oh, hello.
Oh dear. Oh. There we go.
Moving on quickly. But what a great saddle! Now this wasn't designed for people with big bums, was it? That's a deluxe comfy bum.
It is also when this was obviously made, the roads were absolutely atrocious. So
and not today.
No,
it's fantastic. Yeah. Love the old springiness there.
Yeah.
And what's the value on this one?
That should do somewhere between £8,000 and £10,000.
8,000 and 10,000. Yeah. Nice early bike, isn't it? This is one of the older bikes.
It is. Yeah. 1923. But
1923.
Again, that's the sort of thing you could have in your dining room or your sitting room. It's that clean.
You might get away with that being in your dining room sitting, but I am not. And over here we've got the combination, which I always think about Wallace and Gromit. Now this to me, I just love this bike because I think it's such a cool looking bike.
Yeah.
I'm going to have another go at this one.
That's more to your liking.
I'm happy now.
Yeah.
And this is to me quite a rakish looking bike, but it's probably like me, sort of all the gear, no idea. It's probably a wheezy old pop, is it?
No, it's a nice machine. This could be used for historic racing. That's what the gentleman owns it for. It's got your adjustable damper there as well, so you can.
And a bit of gaffer tape.
Absolutely. Everyone should have gaffer tape.
Yeah. And what's the value on that one?
That should do sort of 5,000 to 7,000.
And I think that's a 350. So you've got trials bikes because you were kind of a junior kickstart with.
I did. Yes, I was. Yeah, so we did all that.
Yeah. This I think is a bit of a. Could you see the two of us on here? I mean, obviously
it's a bit more like Wallace and Gromit now, though, Rich. I think, isn't it?
Could I do all the sort of?
Yeah. You've got to keep us down. But yeah.
Hang out. Beautifully presented bike.
Yeah.
Lovely aluminium tank and that.
Yeah, totally rebuilt.
And what's the sort of estimate?
That should do it again, somewhere around sort of £6,000 or £7,000 really. But it's an historic bike. It's well known. The frame and the chair frame are combined, which was very, very rare.
Okay, yeah.
So one piece, yeah.
Rather than being a bolt-on add-on, whatever.
Yeah. So oil in frame, really quite innovative for its day.
Yeah. More
flat tanker. That one.
Another flat tanker. this is what you'd call a stalled project.
Yep.
We've got another.
That's an ex-works bike, Beamish.
Yeah. So it's really bright colours.
Yeah.
And this is the eldest bike in the sale, isn't it?
Yep. Another Pioneer bike.
Another Pioneer bike.
Yep.
We have the special airflow saddle for when it's particularly hot and sticky there. Just a little bit of extra ventilation there, which is nice.
Lovely nickel plating. It's just a
Nickel plating.
Nickel.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nickel. I'm glad you said that. And this is a 1914 all days. Is it all days and onions? Or is it all days mattress?
It's an all days matchless, but yeah, 250cc, so not huge. Single speed as well. So you just set off and off you go.
Off you go. Okay. Beauty.
Yeah, the Matisse. Yeah, Rick Matisse. Rare bike.
Very over-engineered, weren't they?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Beautifully engineered. If say they got modern sports bike.
And this, I remember these when I was at school. One of the chaps, one of my sister's friends had one of these, and this is 2,000 miles.
Yep.
And it's in at £2,000.
Yeah.
So basically, it's going to cost you
£1 a mile.
We can do the maths. We're great. Yeah, we are smart as that. Yep. And over here, BSA. Cool looking bike again.
Yeah, that's a bit of a bitzer, bit of a special because it's got a CB750 Honda engine in a BSA frame, so that's quite an interesting bit of kit.
Yep.
Another CB750. Yeah.
As we say, hashtag nice pipes.
Absolutely.
The 754. That was a man's bike back in the day, wasn't it?
Indeed, and also beautifully presented. A nice thing.
But the last one to have a bit of a chat about.
Yeah.
That's
the Vincent HRD Vincent RD.
Yeah, the one here.
Yep.
Yes, indeed. And this is the most expensive bike at the sale.
Yeah,
this is estimated about.
It's around the £50,000 mark.
About the £50,000 mark. Yeah.
But this is a very historically significant bike, as it was owned by Alex Moulton, who did his suspension.
He did the little Moulton bikes as well.
Yeah, did his rubber heel suspension, which didn't unfortunately take off, but it was. It's there. It's been completely restored.
And this was finished by the legendary Sammy Miller, which is just down the road from Netley Marsh.
And he was here yesterday having a look around. So I think he's interested in buying his work back.
Yes.
But yeah, beautifully presented, very rare bike.
£50,000 again. Long-term ownership, hasn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. So I think
been well restored over
looking through the history, I think there's 3 owners from new.
3 owners from new.
The first chap in 1939. Then we obviously had the war in between.
Yeah, we did.
And then Alex Moulton owned it from 45. So and then right the way up to the early 80s. And then one, unfortunately, the chap has died, but passed away from there.
Well, we're the custodians of these at the end
Absolutely,
of the day.
But beautiful bike. Yeah. Beautiful bike.
Well, I say around about £50,000 of that one. Sadly, no horn for me to play with. So anyway, that's a bit of a walk and talk here. I hope you've enjoyed it.
Yep.
You can all our lots are live on the internet through our website is charterhouse-auction.com or i-bidder.com as well. Matthew's always a busy chap out and about seeing and visiting classic cars and motorcycles, or you can send him an email to mw@charterhouse-auction.com or give him a buzz.
Give him a ring.
The old telephone 01935 812277. That's about it from us. We look forward to having an exciting day. Lots of commission bids, lots of telephone bids. People will be turning up, bums on seats, and of course live internet bidding as well. So I hope you enjoyed the walk and talk. And
Thanks
so much, Matt.
Thank you.